Hi everyone, thank you for joining me again this week. We'll begin our core sequence cross-legged comfortably on our mat. Inhale and lengthen through the front and the back body, rocking forward. Find our sitting bones. Shoulders released away from our ears, open the arms and palms. Inhale, we'll start our breath work. Maybe a different exercise today, pranayama. In order to get our breathing longer, we can count it out. Inhaling, we'll count to 4. Exhale, counting to 6. So slowly to yourself. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Trying to keep the steady pace with our breath. We'll be working a hardcore sequence. So if you need to, anytime through the practice, you can exhale through the mouth. And if you feel fired up, ready to go after this class, you can pair it up with another 20-minute class of mine, legs maybe. So inhale, let's get started, walking through to our knees, hands under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. Inhale, dipping the back, gazing forward, cow. Exhale, round the back, drop the head, cat. Inhale, gaze forward, cow, arch the back. Exhale, round the back now, let the head hang. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, back to neutral spine. Ready for our balance. Take the right arm forward and straight, left leg back and straight. Keeping the hips and core engaged, gazing down at the mat, helping with the balance. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, round the back, knee to elbow. Inhale, straighten out. Exhale, round, knee to elbow. Inhale, straighten out. Exhale, squeezing your core muscles. Inhale, straighten the leg back and twist the foot over, stretching the leg, the calf, gazing round at that foot, twisting through the spine. Inhale, bring the left leg straight behind you, work it through all the way through to the left side, rising up to stand on the right knee. I'll just turn to give you this front angle. So inhale, we straightening up. Exhale, bending over our straight left leg. Gaze up at the ceiling or the sky. Inhale, drop the right hand down to the mat. Stretch, open the hips, chest in a line, gaze up. Inhale, open the hand and arm even further now. Squeeze your core and raise the leg to crunch, elbow to knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, squeeze and crunch. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, squeeze and crunch. Inhale, straighten. Release the foot down, rising up. Straighten out. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Bend the knee, bring it back under the hip. Ready for the other side. Left arm now forward, using the core. Straighten the right leg back behind you. Hips are square. Inhale, lengthen here. Exhale, squeeze elbow to meet the knee. Balancing through. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, squeeze once more. Inhale, straighten out. Release the hand down. Swing that right leg. Set it round next to you and rise up onto the left knee. Staying there. I'll give you the side angle on the exhale. Stretch the arm and the torso over the right leg. Inhale through center. Drop the left hand to the opposite side. Open up. Side plank variation here. Lengthening out, getting ready for our abdominal crunches again. Squeeze elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze and crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen once more. Set the foot down, open up. The chest, rise up. Stretch it out here first. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Bend the knee back in. Bring the toes together, knees are apart. Work your hips back slowly, releasing down into child's pose. Feel the chest drop between your thighs here on your breath. Slow your breathing down. Inhale, gaze forward. And mount the heart forward, work through your shoulders, and then come onto the elbows, push yourself through and down into low cobra. Release the head down. Inhale, rise up, push up into cobra. Exhale, release it again. Inhale, rising into your cobra once more, each time finding a little bit more height, a little bit more movement in the back. Exhale, release. Inhale, last time. Stretching those abdominals through the whole front of the body. Exhale, drop the ear to shoulder, roll round. Inhale, bring it through, look back at your right foot and bend the right leg. Take that head back towards it, stretching out. Inhale through center, take it over to the left, bend the left leg. Stretch your head back towards the left foot. And then carry this on into a fluid movement. So bending through the legs, pushing through your elbows, rolling forward, playing around with this movement. And release both legs, come back to center, release the chest down to the mat. Tucking the back toes in, slowly rise up onto the hands. Walk the hands back under the shoulders again, neutral spine. We're going to open up with the left arm, open the shoulders, swing it up. Thread the needle behind the right arm here. And don't let the shoulder relax down on the mat. We're hovering. So we're using our core muscles. Take the shoulder down and hover. Squeeze. You can feel your side obliques activated. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze and hover. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, release the hand down. Changing sides. Right arm up to the sky. Exhale behind the left and squeeze. Keeping the shoulder off. Inhale, open up. Exhale, thread the needle. Squeeze. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, squeeze those sides oblique last time. Inhale, lengthen. And release your hand down. Walk the hands forward. Knees can go slightly further back. Getting ready to come up into high plank. So tuck the toes. Straighten the legs out. Let the hips drop so that the core is engaged. You don't want the hips high up. You don't want the hips too low that you're sinking into your shoulders and your lower back. So find your plank, strong legs, feet closer together for more of a challenge. Hold it here and breathe. If it's too strong already, plank on the knees would look like this. As long as your core is engaged, you're welcome to be on your knees. Otherwise, we're holding high plank, straight legs. Squeeze and use your breath. Exhale, everyone down to the knees. Release the hips back, stretch it out. Variation of child's pose, you can keep the toes tucked. Inhale, work yourself forward, and we're coming down onto elbows. For forearm plank, working into the forearms, the shoulders. Straighten the legs, get the hips low. Hold your plank here. Using your breath, squeezing out and feeling those abdomen muscles. Anytime this is too strong, you're welcome to be resting on your knees. Come back up. Join us back on forearm plank. Squeeze it for a few seconds. If you're shaking, that's great. And then exhale, everyone release it back. Keep the hips high. Work that chest down to the mat. So we're stretching out the abdominals. Puppy pose. Inhale, elbows back under the shoulders. Forearm plank once more. When you're ready, straighten the legs out. Send the hips low. Squeeze, and we'll do some knee dips here. So with control, squeeze the legs, dip in one knee at a time to the mat. Use your breath. Work through it, rest when you need to. Release the knees down. Keeping the hips high once more. Heart melting, puppy pose. Stretch out. Inhale, take the hands back behind us for fetus pose. So we've curled up in a ball. Releasing the shoulders, the arms, the wrists. Inhale, look forward. Bring the hands forward. Strong through the arms, tucking the toes. Inhale. Engage your core muscles. And then lift the knees off the mat. Let them hover here. So our back is not hollow. We've got our core engaged. Creating a little tabletop. You can bounce here. Little micro bounces. We're working into the legs even. Again, if you need to rest, you're welcome to take a rest anytime. Otherwise, work a little harder, a little deeper with me. Use your breath through the difficulty. Exhale, release the knees down now. Tucking the core muscles once more, push through the arms, chest back, hips high. Lastly, the heels work down to the mat, downward facing dog. Bend one knee, straighten, bend the other knee, straighten, stretching the whole body in downward facing dog here. Hold it, build some strength, squeezing through your torso once more. Your knees can be bent here, as long as you're feeling a stretch. Inhale, let the knees come down to the mat, relax back in child's pose. Take a breath, shake out the wrists, take the hands behind you. Breathing into the body once more. Inhale, bring the hands forward again, getting ready for our downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, engage the core, send the hips high. Lastly, straighten the heels down to the mat. We'll work on the right leg, so step the left foot in the middle of the mat and the right leg straight up behind us. Keep the hips square here. Three-legged dog. Bend the right knee, open the hips, let the right knee flop over. So we're stretching our rib cage, stretching those intercostal muscles. Exhale completely, inhale, bring the knee, tuck it in, squeeze it into the chest. Maybe the knee meets the nose. Inhale, straighten it back behind you. Exhale, squeeze your core, bring that knee forward. Inhale, straight back behind you, three-legged. Exhale, squeeze knee to nose. Inhale, straight back, set the foot down, both feet down for downward facing dog, and then hold the downward facing dog or rest in child's pose. Whichever you decide. If you want to build strength, you can hold it up. If you want to rest down in child's pose, take some time now. Inhale, begin rising up again, finding your hands, tuck the toes, send the hips high, downward facing dog. Step the right foot to the middle, take the left foot straight back behind you, straighten the leg, keep the hips square, three-legged dog. Bend the left knee now, open up the hips, stretching out the side body. Breathing here. Exhale, release the leg. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bending the knee, swing it through, maybe touch knee to nose. Inhale, back behind you and straight. Exhale, bend and swing it through, knee to nose. Inhale with control, straight out behind you once more. Exhale, squeeze, 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 use your ab muscles. Inhale, straighten and release the left foot down. Coming back into a downward facing dog. Stretch out evenly here. Hold and breathe. Inhale. Look forward and start walking your feet forward. Good job. Hang forward in ragdoll. You can have the knees bent a lot. Hug the elbows and swing side to side. So we've worked really well into our ab muscles here, our core. If you feel invigorated and you'd like to pair it up with something else, choose another one of my classes, maybe 20-minute leg class for a full body workout. Otherwise, inhale slowly up, rising up. Come to stand in meditation here. Find your breath. Inhale through the body. Exhale, release the energy. Relax the face. Smile. You've worked really hard. Namaste.